Hi there guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Martin. I'm a delivery driver in Exeter working with Deliveroo and Uber. So about a week or so ago I uploaded a video basically talking about what my strategy is for where I position myself when I'm driving. A few people asked me to basically ask me some questions about how I decide which restaurants I go to. So this is a video just basically talking about how I decide that question. So basically my deliveries, restaurants, I have them staggered into three sections. So in section 1 is A. So this is the restaurants I'll always accept from. So for example, places like supermarkets where generally you walk straight in, you grab your stuff, you walk straight back out again. These are obviously ideal. If every job could be like this, then that would be perfect, bang on scenario. You don't have to worry about spillages, everything's all sealed. You're literally just grabbing some shopping and dropping off at somebody's house. They are definitely number 8. They are in A. They're the always accept ones. Also, like near me, there's a Starbucks where you walk in, everything's always ready, and a Subway as well, where generally everything's always ready. And then below that, got like tier B, which is kind of like a beware, B for beware. This is sort of places where quite often there can be a bit of a wait. So places like KFC. There's KFC near me. Anytime before 12 is fine. Anytime between 3 and 5 is fine. But between 12 and 3 and 5 onwards, I tend to give it a go, but then reject it quite quickly if it's obvious that they're too busy to cope with doing delivery as well. There's a few other places like that. And then in C, which is high caution, are places that I will only go to if I've got no other choice. So basically anywhere in town during the hours of 10 till 6, don't bother. It's just too much risk with traffic wardens, and traffic's just too heavy. Quite often restaurants are busy in town at this point, so they are unable to get you delivery fast. Always find that if I go into town, my hourly rate drops from between £12 and £14 in the day all the way down to like minimum wage. So anywhere in town will only go to if I don't get a delivery out of town for like half an hour. And then like on a low C, McDonald's, I just don't ever bother going to McDonald's. It's the ones in Exeter where I am. One of them is in the middle of Alphington, which is the busiest area in Exeter, and the other one is right on the high street. The one on the high street is extremely slow, so obviously I don't bother with that. The one in Alphington is a little bit faster, but obviously it takes forever to get in and out of Alphington, so it's a nightmare. Also with KFC, I don't know whether you... also with McDonald's, I don't know whether anybody else gets this, but when it comes to their drinks, they're a nightmare because they're not sealed properly. So like the one that I've got in Alphington, for example, you've got to go through like 8 big speed bumps to get out. So it only takes them to be knocked around a bit in your delivery bag, and then they soak everything. I've had that more than once with McDonald's, where I've gotten to the customer's address and all the food's ruined. Obviously, it's quite embarrassing to try and sort out, especially if you're doing it with Uber, because then, you know, Uber are a nightmare to get hold of. So, yeah, McDonald's is like a low C. Obviously, the other thing that I always keep an eye on is where things are going to. So, if I've got an A, but it's going to, like, for example, like 5 o'clock, if it's going over to the other side of the river in the city, there's only 3 bridges that go across, and they all get absolutely chock-a-block at rush hour. So I might have an A, but I won't do it if it's going to the wrong end of the city, basically. So yeah, that's how I decide which restaurants I go to. Basically, in my head, I've got like a little ranking strategy. And if it's A, I'll pretty much always do it, as long as it's not going to the wrong area, which generally it's not, because all my A's are at the other end of town from the area I don't like delivering to. And then you got B, which is ones that I'll only do at certain times, or if there's no A available. And then C, which is like, oh, I've not got a delivery for 40 minutes. I better go and do a McDonald's delivery, or an in-town one, and just try and risk it. So if you're interested in any more videos, please give me a subscribe, like the video. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Cheers. Bye.